Oliver is a Great Western tank engine. The other railway wanted to scrap him, so he ran away. Isabel, his faithful coach, came too, and so did Toad, a brake van. At the last moment they were nearly caught, but Douglas saved them. The Fat Controller was pleased, and said that when Oliver was mended, he could help Duck with his branch line. "We'll give you Great Western colours, like Duck," he said kindly. "That will help you to forget your troubles." "Oh, thank you, sir," said Oliver happily. Duck's branch starts from the big station. When Oliver started work, he often met other engines there. They all wanted to know about his adventures. "Amazing," Henry would remark. "Oliver," said James, "has resource." "And sagacity," put in Gordon. "He is an example to us all." "You're too kind," giggled Oliver modestly. But he was only a tank engine after all. No big engine had ever said admiring things to him before. I'm sorry to say that it made him puffed up in the smoke box. The Fat Controller rescued another coach, called Dulcie. She trundled along with Isabel. Oliver sang, "Oh, Isabel's a funny coach, and so is Dulcie too. If I didn't look after them, they'd not know what to do." "Just listen to him, just listen to him," twittered Dulcie. "He's proud, he's conceited, he's heading for trouble," Isabel sadly replied. "I feel it in my frames." Henry says I'm amazing. He's right. What do I care for trouble? I just push it aside. All trucks are badly behaved, but ballast trucks are worst of all. Donald, Douglas and Duck warned Oliver about this. "You think I can't manage?" he said huffily. "Gordon knows better. He says I'm sagacious." "You may be good gracious, but—" "Say no more, Duck. It's maybe a pity, but the wee engine'll just have to learn." Today, Oliver took the trucks by himself for the first time. He pulled the loaded ones to a siding and pushed empties to the chute. Then he came back full of confidence to take the loaded wagons away. The loaded trucks were comfortable and didn't want to move. They had just realized, too, that they had a different engine. "Duck, we know," they grumbled. "And Donald, and Douglas. What right has Oliver to poke his funnel in here?" "Look sharp," puffed Oliver. "Smarten her." That's not the way to speak. Pay him out. The trucks moved off easily, and Oliver thought he had them in control. "Trucks," he told himself proudly, "don't play tricks on me. I'll arrange them on the middle road and start away as soon as Duck arrives. I can't understand why he says they're so troublesome." They reached the station throat. Oliver's brakes came on with a groan, but brakes were useless against loaded, surging trucks. They pushed forward, yelling, "On, on, 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 on!" Oliver fought hard, but still they forced him on and on and on. Their efforts slackened at last. "I'm winning," he gasped. "If only—" But it was too late. One moment his rear wheels were on the rails, the next they had none, and he was bunkered down in the turntable well, with a deluge of ballast all round him. When Duck arrived, he was stopped outside the station and flagged to the platform. He surveyed the wreckage. "Hello, Oliver," he remarked. "Are you being a good gracious engine? Beg pardon, of course, but we don't really like that sort of surprise. Donald and Douglas will miss their turntable." Later that day, Donald and Douglas spoke pungently in Scots, and the Fat Controller spoke pointedly in English. All three left Oliver in no doubt at all, but so far from being sagacious, he was a very silly engine. When Oliver came home again, the trucks sang rude songs. They were led by Scruffy, a private owner wagon.
Oliver's no use at all, thinks he's very clever, says that he can manage us, that's the best joke ever. When the yacht is off the back, when the grapes is falling, we just push him down the well. Hot gold to Dolly. Oliver's
The
no use
engines
at all.
pumped them.
Thinks he's very clever.
Shut up, they ordered.
That's the best
But they couldn't be everywhere, and everywhere they weren't, the trucks began again. At last they gave it up. "We're sorry, Oliver," they said. "It's really my fault," he answered sadly. "I'm worried, Mr. Douglas," said Toad next morning. "This nasty spirit of disrespect for engines, where's it going to end?" "Dear knows," said Douglas gloomily. "It must be stopped before it gets worse. I believe Mr. Oliver can do it." "Maybe so, but how?" "I've a plan, Mr. Douglas. May I stay here today and help him? We are both Great Western and must stand together. Would you ask him before you go to favour me with a word? I'll take you to him, but he's all small for the work you have in mind." "No, Duck, Toad's right. This trouble's my fault, and I must put it right. I meant no disrespect, you understand." "Of course not, Toad. Anyway, driver says the same, and he's arranged it with station master." "Very well, Oliver, but I must hurry. My passengers will be waiting. Don't forget Stepney's tip about sand. Lay it on the rails as you back down and roll it firm with your wheels. You get a splendid grip that way. Good luck. We three will be there to cheer you on while you give those trucks a lesson. So long," smiled Oliver bravely, but he felt dreadfully nervous inside. "I expect, Mr. Oliver, you'll want me on the middle road as a stop block, like." Yes, please." Oliver marshalled the worst trucks, 2 by 2, in front of Toad. "This way, Mr. Oliver, takes longer, but they can't give trouble. And if you leave that scruffy till last, you'll have him behind you. Then you can bump him if he starts his nonsense." Duck arrived to find them ready and waiting. "3 cheers for Oliver and Toad," he called. Alice and Mirabelle responded with a will, and so, wonderingly, did the passengers. "Hold back," whispered Scruffy. The trucks giggled as they passed the word. Oliver dug his wheels into the sand and gave a mighty heave. "Whoa!" groaned Scruffy. His couplings tightened. He was stretched between Oliver and the trucks. "I don't like this." "Go it," yelled Duck. "Well done, boy, well done." "Ow! Ow!" wailed Scruffy, but no one bothered about him. "Ow! Ow! What coming apart?" There came a rending, splitting crash. Oliver shot forward suddenly. Scruffy's front end bumped behind his bunker, while Scruffy's load spread itself over the track. "Well, Oliver, so you don't know your own strength? Is that it?" No, sir," said Oliver nervously. The Fat Controller inspected the remains. "As I thought," he remarked. "Rotten wood, rusty frames, unserviceable before it came." He winked at Oliver and whispered, "Don't tell the trucks that. Bad for discipline." He strode away, chuckling. Nowadays, Oliver only takes trucks when the other engines are busy, but they always behave well. "Take care with Mr. Oliver," they warn each other. "He's strong, he is. You play tricks on him, and he'll likely pull you in half."
Scruffy has learned his lesson and says nothing at all.